Many years ago, I took part in an alien DNA splicing experiment. The doctors and scientists involved wanted to improve systems of the human body, mainly the integumentary and cardiovascular systems. They offered thousands of credits. This is my ticket out of Neon, I told myself. I applied, and was lucky enough to be enrolled along with several others. After many a painful procedure, the experiments concluded with splitting results. Good news. I now have skin that hardens on impact, and I have much more stamina than I did ever before. Bad news. My body now requires more calories to keep functioning efficiently, hence my now infamous eating habits. An interesting side effect is that all my hair fell out and grew back silver. Something to do with the particular alien DNA I was spliced with, though they weren't at liberty to divulge what it was. All in all, I was thrilled. Despite all the agonizing tests and the procedure's downsides, I felt like a whole new man. And I got well compensated with credits, enough to buy me some goods and pay a hauler to fly me away from Neon. Pops was obviously angry. I'd lied to him about where I had gone for the past few weeks, and I came back looking different. I explained everything to him, about the experiment, about wanting to leave Neon with all the credits I'd earned, to live my own life out in the Starfield, like the pilgrim in his stories. Have you finally lost your marbles? You realise you could have died. Pops told me I wasn't ready, that growth and comfort do not coexist. I was frustrated. He wanted me to stay, after I'd finally saved enough credits to leave Neon and live my life. I went to Frankie's to take a breather and scoffed down some grub before I blew a gasket. Grilled cheese had never tasted so good, considering all I'd been eating during the tests was food-based. If I had known what was going to happen to Pops, I wouldn't have left so hastily. I thought of him when Vladimir told me of his worries for Andreja, that he hadn't heard from her for some time. I'm an old man, and I'm worried, he said. Well, worry no longer, old man. We'll check Andreja is okay. I hope I make a good first impression.
Let's put this bird into space.
Good to be home, right? Okay.
Hey Barrett,
What's on your mind?
I just want to chat with you about the artifact that you found originally and to get to know you a little better.
Please, go on.
So, tell me about yourself. Who is Barrett?
Let's see. I've been in Constellation for a long time, as you know. I enjoy cheese, my work, and long walks on unexplored planets. What else did you want to know about?
So, about your artifact.
It seems like I should be the one asking you the questions about artifacts. But please, continue.
I can tell you when we get time. First of all, where did you find your artifact?
On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact.
What did you see when you picked it up?
Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang.
And what do you think the visions mean?
Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in, not just a message from beyond, but a delivery.
Like a delivery. Interesting. Well, this was really informative, Barrett. Thank you. Let's have a chat like this again sometime.
Always a pleasure.
We eventually found ourselves where the first signal was where Vladimir sent us. Hopefully we can find Andreja here.
Good day, Captain.
Good day, Vasco. You're with me today. Let's get going.
I will be right behind you.
This planet sure is pretty, Vasco. I'll scan that. Well, the signal's fetching us up this way. Hopefully we don't run into anyone hostile. Oh. Let's just be careful, Vasco. Someone's been planting some mines. If I sneak up to it, I should be able to deactivate it. Piece of cake. Here we go, Vasco. This door will lead us to the signal. What I didn't know is what I'd find beyond the door.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry for startling you. Are you okay?
I am fine. He was clumsy. Made far too much noise. Easy to deal with. You have not answered my question. Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Isaac. I'm not here to hurt you, by the way. I'm with Constellation. Vladimir sent me.
You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
We were instructed to provide backup in case of unforeseen difficulties. That appears to no longer be necessary.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
Well, I've been here, there, and everywhere past few days. I'm sure they meant well about sending me out here to find you.
I suppose. And yet you are here. Instead of checking up on Barrett or Noel.
Been there, done that.
We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Sure, let's do that. I need to get out of this suit.
We are here for the artifact. We should keep going.
No problem. Just let me get out of this and we can continue forward. First impression so far? Don't cross Andreja. You'll get stung. But she did have reason to be careful. Careful, guys. Either spaces or ecliptic. Again. Let's see if we can get a little helping hand. Go out.
Meet your death.
Massive damage.
The enemy has dropped out of our view.
I'm going in. Give me cover fire. Nice work, Constellation Gang. Make a good team. Andreja, hope you're alright. Looks like coast is clear. Plenty of goodies here. Bad people, bad jokes. Knock knock, who's there? Broken sword who? Oh, never mind, it's pointless. Yep, that's mine now. Taking that. Can't go wrong with these. Huh. What's this? Guess you just press this and... Whoa. Holy shit. This is like one of those comic book laser swords. I've only ever seen one of these once in my lifetime when I was younger. Sweet. Taking that. Don't mind those little heat leech. Just passing through. More loot. Distributor. That'll come in handy later. Plenty of good loot in here, guys. We should keep moving forward. Keep getting distracted. Coast seems to be clear so far. Hang on, guys. Looks like there's more of them. I'm gonna give this sweet thing a try.
What the?
Shit! This is sharp.
There you are. Watch out!
Shitting hell, these guys like their explosives. Open fire! Reloading. Shit! I'm moving.
Augustus came, still gets it.
loot.
Right into if they
Give a pair of those. Shit, this is tense. Andreja, I need to give her some cover. Go reload, I'll cover you. Reloading. I'll take a puff of this. Going in.
down in the basement. Lying tongue out the shade.
More loot.
It's all that keeps me sane. It's all that keeps me sane. If that's what it is.
I think that's it clear. Yep, coast is clear on my end. Right, let's get down here. Our signal's coming from in here. There it is. Another artifact. This is just like the first one. The one I found. And I bet it was like the one Barrett found too. Well, here goes nothing.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Sure does. Not that either of us have been able to make any sense of it at all.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
You don't need to explain. I understand. It was either you or him, right?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
Well, I've done a small number of different things. Suppose I'm a jack of all trades.
Have you now? I have also seen a great many things in my time. Some quite dangerous. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun Zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
The Va'ruun Zealots, they're those religious fanatics, right?
You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Va'ruun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor.
And these Va'ruun Zealots, they've come after you before?
Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves.
Look, about what's happened today, it's not really any of my business, so don't worry. I won't mention anything to anyone. Mom's the word.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Roger that, Andreja. It's good to meet you. I'll meet you back there.
I will meet you back at the lodge.
Though we must be similar in age, her experience far outweighs mine. How many places has she discovered or explored, I wonder? How many lives has she taken in the name of survival, or possibly for her own benefit? She says that we are not too dissimilar from one another. I'd like to get to know her better, find out what she means by that. For now, I have another signal to follow, then a rendezvous at the lodge. The sun's out. Looks like a nice day on this planet. Yoink. There she is. I'll have to come back to this planet to finish my survey. So much interesting flora here. I'll definitely be returning back someday. Hopefully Andreja's journey back will be alright and not filled with any more Va'ruun Zealots on her tail.
Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's me, your host, Dax Orion. Now in today's news, it looks like zero-gravity yoga has become very popular throughout the systems. That is not a sentence I ever thought I would say, but hey, looks like everybody's floating in a whole new level of relaxation and enlightenment. So who am I to argue with that? All I have to say is just remember to secure your yoga mats, otherwise it's downward space dog for everyone. Alright folks, for our next song, get ready to break through to the other side of this cosmic rock and roll.
Want to do it again, just for fun?
Maybe later, Barrett.
No?
Looks like someone requires our assistance.
You took out their jump drive.
It's time for your judgment.
Target's jump system down.
Va'ruun Zealots again. Hope Andreja avoided.
Stranger, please respond.
Hey buddy, you doing alright?
That got a little too exciting back there. I think we had it covered, but I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
Don't mention it, though I could do with some extra repair parts if you don't mind.
Transferring parts now. You take care.
You too, take care. Let's go finish what we've started.
Ready to land.
Looks like some people are already here before us. Let's do a little recon first, shall we? I had Barrett tag along with me on this one. Wanted him covering my 6 just in case. That looks like the armor those Va'ruun Zealots had back at that mine. They're here too. Following this signal, I assume. Best be careful. I don't think these guys are messing around. Let's go, Barrett. Barrett had decided, without consulting with me, to cause a little distraction. This obviously did not go as well as he thought it would. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Barry, you okay?
Icy cold blast right up my backside. Nope. Don't like that.
These fuckers aren't messing. Yeah, I'm not bothered about you. Hope you're not too shook up from that explosion. Let's move in. Wonder what kind of tests and experiments they were cooking up in this lab. Shit! Opening fire! Barrett, take cover! Those damn disruptors pack a punch. Good thing I'm packing my own punch. Fucking hell, their armor are no joke.
Well, they don't need it now.
Damn right they don't. At least we can make some easy credits out of these guns. That signal's coming from that building, where those Va'ruun Zealots are guarding. Certainly keeping us on our toes. Let's try and keep them on theirs. Moving forward. Watch me. Let's give this another try. Fucking hell. Me liking this. Neat. What is it with me and heat leeches today?
A cave, huh? Maybe they used it to shield biologicals from radiation or safe storage. Worth investigating either way.
Damn right, Barrett. Let's go find that artifact.
Ecliptic's been here, clearly. Wonder what their plans are.
I don't know. But I'm guessing the Va'ruun Zealots caught wind of this and took over operations, as you could say. Ah, shit. More of them. Throwing grenade.
All yours.
Thank you.
On some planets, it takes a millennia for some cave formations to grow. On others, it can take days.
Interesting. I might have to do more research on that later. Spore clouds. And more heat leeches. What is it with me and heat leeches today? What's this? Ship repair fundamentals. Huh. Suppose it could come in handy. Sure, this could come in handy as well. Offer some extra credits. Here it is. Where the signal culminates. The next artifact on our list. I had wondered if Barrett had the same feeling I had. Whether this floating space rock was capable of, I don't know, like, communicating with us, or singing to us. Trying to deliver a message or something. I'm not sure what. I'm hoping we can find out more of those answers for ourselves soon. The same feeling I had the last 2 times I grabbed one of these. That's all I've really got to say for this at the moment. Let's head back to the lodge.
Well, that's all I have too.
Engine's ready. Waiting on your word, Captain.
When leaving the previous planet, I actually thought about the giant tree in New Atlantis. I wonder how that scientist guy is doing. Forgot his name. Maybe when I'm walking back to the lodge, I'll see how he's doing. If he's there.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Well, the last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated about your results. I wanted to see how you were getting on.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Well, I'm sure a scientist like yourself must have some kind of plan in mind. What have you got?
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Oh, let me guess. Co-worker and jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
And why can't Emilio turn the data over to you? Surely you can just ask him.
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
Okay then. I'll go and get you research. I'd really like to see how all this pans out anyways.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
Can't make you any promises on that one. Right, I'll catch you later with this research. Ciao! They are definitely more than rivals here.
Why? Was there concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Hey gang. Hey Andreja. Glad you made it back in one piece.
Thank you for your help before. We found the artifact.
We sure did. Suppose we should introduce these two artifacts to the rest of them.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Which leads were you following, Mateo?
A couple of scans from the eye. But it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
Hey, nothing wrong with the scenic route. These artifacts really are something else, though.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
If I really had to pick one, I would say dreams. The science, for me at least, just doesn't really have any meaning. Without dreams, I don't think I'd be where I am now.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
And for yours. I'd be happy to keep traveling with you, if you're alright with that.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
I like Andreja. She's not afraid to make her own opinion on subjects known, but seems to have some kind of shyness around her. Like she doesn't really know how to be friendly with other folks. I'd like to get to know more about what makes her tick. Just like Barrett, I feel like Andreja and I will make a great team. Now that these artifacts are in place, I better go and see what Vladimir has found upon the Eye.